is well. I wanted to record a video really quickly letting you all know what's been going on with us and our FET frozen egg transfer that we have scheduled. So I had a mock transfer on Thursday. We didn't have any issues. My RE went in twice. I had a semi-full bladder. I didn't really feel anything. It was a little bit of pressure, so it's pretty quick and painless. I was on my cycle, but it was like day 4, so it was pretty light. Day 3, I started back taking my birth control, and we also signed our consent paper that day. And honestly, I have been having second thoughts. So our RE recommended we only transfer one because of our embryo or our babies having really good grades. We also did PGS testing, so he said that rules out a lot of issues, and he said I have a 70 to 80% of our baby sticking and me having a healthy pregnancy, which is one embryo. He said I could transfer 2, but he's not recommending it because twin pregnancies are considered high risk, although I've known people that have had twin pregnancies without any issues. I've watched plenty of videos where there's no issues pushing out babies, twin babies. However, he says that there is a higher risk on mom and babies and more of a risk of NICU, and he just doesn't recommend it. So after he gave us the stats and we, talked a little bit more about it, we decided on 1. However, he said if we changed our mind, we could call back and up it to 2. So I'm not really sure. I know some of you all that follow our journey have transferred 2 and are currently pregnant with your rainbow babies. Some have also transferred 2 and but are carrying 1 rainbow, which is perfectly fine, because at the end of the day, I feel like God will only allow, what you can handle, what your body can handle. So it's really a hard decision. Should we transfer 1 or should we transfer 2? However, looking at the grades, and I know these don't necessarily mean anything because at the end of the day, God has the final say. But we have 5, like I said, currently waiting for us for transfer. 2 of those are 3AA. 1 is a 3AB. 1 is a 3AC, and 1 is a 3BC. So my RE said all 10 of them looked really good, but these were the ones that look the best, and of those 5, 3 of them are PGS tested. So of course we're going to choose one of those before we go with the non-PGS. So I'm currently still taking birth control, the same birth control I was taking before, the organic vegan prenatal vitamins, and I have to take 3 of these a day, which I do not like taking 3 a day, but I try to make sure every time I eat I take 1. They have 300 IUs of vitamin D. So I also bought a supplement that is a liquid, so I can spray this. It's vanilla. It's not really bad. I actually heard about this from Ray, another YouTuber that I watch, who's also on her journey, and she ordered through Thrive, so I went and checked out Thrive and I got a little discount. So I also picked up vitamin B12, which is also a liquid. I don't take this often, only because I feel like I didn't need it. I believe I need vitamin D more than anything because 40 to 60% of us here in the U.S. are actually vitamin D deficient. And it's recommended by the American Pregnancy Association to take 4,000 IUs of vitamin D, and that prenatal only has 3,000. Excuse me. So, of course, vitamin D is good for your bones. It's also good for cell division. So, I've been taking it like every other day instead of every day because my urine was like glowing a dark yellow. So, I assumed I was overdosing on vitamins, and I don't want to do that. I also have still been taking my folic acid because my RE office recommends 1,000 mcgs, and my prenatal vitamin only has 800. So he said as long as I don't go over 1,200, I should be good. I've also added pomegranate juice to my mix. I'm not really a big juice person, so I only drink like a cup of this a day. And pomegranate juice is good for uterine lining. I also got this from another YouTuber that is on her journey for a frozen transfer. She had a fresh transfer and it was successful. And she said she drank pomegranate juice for a couple months, I believe, before. I've also bought some Brazil nuts from the bulk food place. And Brazil nuts. I take about 12 of these because they're halves. And it's recommended to take about 5 to 6 due to the level of selenium. I think that's how you pronounce it. Well, whatever however that word is pronounced, it is good for implantation, and it also helps prevent miscarriage. So I've been taking those. I probably will do the whole pineapple core, a cup of pineapple, or the pineapple core after transfer, which is also good for promoting implantation. And I am scheduled to get a delivery on Tuesday with my transfer meds, which is estradiol and progesterone. So I am looking forward to that delivery. And I am scheduled to go in on the 21st of August for a ultrasound and some more blood work just to make sure my birth control was doing what it's supposed to do and my estrogen levels are looking good. And I probably will have to stop taking the birth control on that day. I will get my calendar after that, and we are on schedule for September. So I was anticipating, like I said, doing transfer this month in August, but after speaking to our scheduling coordinator, we're not on schedule until September because they have to, build your lining and monitor all your levels. So it's looking like I will have a June baby. My husband's birthday's in June, so he's pretty excited about that. And that's pretty much it for us. I hope everyone is doing well. I have a couple videos to catch up on, and I know that some of you are almost to the finish line, which is awesome. Some of you are getting ready for a frozen transfer. Some of you are doing stems, and some of you are in your 2-week wait. So I'm praying and keeping you all in my thoughts that everything is going well, there's no issues, and that you're staying positive and keeping the faith. And I will be back with another update within the next week or two, letting you all know what my results are and what we have on calendar for estimated date of transfer.